Professor Arnold and Flash are captured by Ernst, whose henchmen are making final preparations to smuggle the metallurgian out of the country. Ken Morgan makes a desperate effort to prevent this when suddenly...
Now listen carefully, Babs, and do exactly as I tell you. I'm sending a messenger to the laboratory right now. You must train the metallurgy man and the control unit over to him. If somebody at the laboratory should ask you any questions, simply say, I want these things for an experiment. Is that clear? Good. Above all, don't let Ken or the police know anything about this. Do you promise?
Of course, I'll do whatever you tell me. Hello.
Colonel Adams speaking. I'll take care of that at once. Battery Commander, Zone 11. This is Colonel Adams. A plane is reported entering your zone without authorization. The pilot refuses to identify himself. Bring it down.
Don't lose any time. I don't want the boys at the airport waiting too long.
I won't be long, unless this guy's daughter double-crosses us.
My daughter will keep her promise to me.
She'd better. We'll wait inside. It's a long time since we enjoyed a talk together, Arnold. Come on over. Let's sit down. Talk over old times.
Hard to believe that I once admired your brilliant mind, Ernst.
Then you do admit that I'm brilliant.
No, I only thought so once. Now I know you're a madman.
A mad genius would be a more polite expression.
Flash, where did you leave my father?
Miss Babs, I didn't leave him. He left me to take a ride with Professor Ernst.
I thought he was with him when he made that phone call.
Miss Babs, I'm afraid your father's in real danger. At least he was, till I called police.
Oh, no, Flash, you didn't do that. Oh, that'll spoil everything.
Well, I didn't mean no harm, Miss Babs. I only did what Mr. Kent told me to before he took off in that airplane.
Airplane? What airplane?
The one who he's chasing those men in who took the man intelligence.
Oh, Flash, please do talk sense for once. Well, suppose you start from the very beginning and tell me everything.
Well, Miss Babs, there is no beginning. Your father and me found the man intelligence, and then some men took us for a ride. Mr. Kent come in and took off in the airplane chasing those men who took the man intelligence from us. Before he left, he told me to call the police, so I called the police. And I got in your car, and I come here. And there ain't nothing complaining about that, is it, Miss Babs?
No, it's as clear as mud.
That's what I thought.
Flash, will you do something for me?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm expecting someone to arrive here any moment. Dad sent him. Now, I don't want you to tell that man anything about you calling the police or ask him any questions. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
He's going to get the metallurgy man and take it to Dad.
Well, that's the best news I've heard since I was a little pickaninny. I'll sure be glad to get rid of that monster.
Professor Arnold's office. Yes, that's right. Please let him come in. Come in.
Professor Arnold sent me over to pick up that robot.
There it is. Help yourself.
Anybody around here to give me a hand with it?
No, there isn't.
Never mind, I know how to get it out of here. You just plug in that disc. Everything works out all right, your old man ought to be back here pretty quick.
Please don't let anything happen to him.
Nothing will, unless somebody tries to double-cross me.
That's one of the men who works for Professor Lynch. I forgot to tell you. I know they's coming after that rabbit.
Is there anything else you've forgotten to tell me?
No, I don't think so. I'll try to recollect and see. The man intelligent man on the airplane, the man after the airplane. Let's see now. He, Professor Lynch. Professor Arnold. That's all, ma'am. I don't think so.
I'm so glad to see you. I've been almost frantic.
Have you heard from your father? I know he's with Ernst.
Yes, he phoned and instructed me to give the intelligent man the control unit to one of Ernst's men.
And you actually did that?
I had no choice. It was either that or never seeing Dad again.
Call your place. See what's causing this delay.
How can I? There isn't any phone.
That's what you think. Now go ahead, call. But be mighty careful what you say.
Hello? Professor Arnold. Yes, this is Ken. Where are you? Can you talk?
Let me talk to my daughter, please.
Hold the line. I'll call her. Keep him on the line as long as you can. I'll grab another phone and try to have the police trace his call.
Oh, hello, Dad. I can't hear you. Would you speak a little louder, please?
I asked you, has the messenger left there with the Metallican man?
Poor child, she's so upset she doesn't seem to understand what I'm saying.
You better calm down unless you want something very unpleasant to happen to you.
Babs, pay attention, please.
I can hear you a little bit better now. What were you asking me?
Yes, they're on the line right now. Thanks, Inspector.
What's that? I can't hear you again. Yes, now I understand. That man left here quite a while ago. Are you all right, Dad? We were disconnected.
Don't worry, Babs. The police have had time enough to cut in on this line and check it. The inspector promised to call us back and report what he found out. Hello? Oh, hello, Inspector. You say that call came from the brickworks on Highfield Road? Thanks, Inspector. We'll be there right away. Come on, Babs. The police are already on their way there.
What took you so long?
I had a flat tire.
Did you get everything?
You bet I did. The robot, the disc, and the control unit.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Not a chance.
Good. Now, let's not waste any more time. We must get to the airport as quickly as possible.
But what are you going to do about him?
Lock him up in here. His friends will undoubtedly remember this place and come to find him sooner or later.
Why lock me up now? You've got everything you wanted.
My dear Arnold, it pains me to inconvenience you, but I can't take any unnecessary chances when I'm so close to complete success. That's just in case you'll get any ideas.
Who's in there?
Professor Arnold.
Okay, Professor, we'll get you out in a minute. One of you get an axe. We'll break the door down.
Dad!
Babs,
I'm glad you're safe, sir.
maybe you think I'm not.
I hope we'd find Ernst here with you.
You're a little late. He left here a few minutes ago for the Berkeley Airport.
We'll try to pick him up on the road before he gets there.
Mind if I go along?
Not at all.
You'd better take your father home in the car. I'll see you later.
Warn all patrols in Zone 19 to be on the lookout for a dark panel truck heading for the Berkeley Airport on Stewart Road. That's all.
The truck is now heading north on Stewart Road. All officers are warned to be careful as the men on it are heavily armed.
The police car's gaining on us. Step on it.
There's a motorcycle cop headed this way.
Put up that next side road.
much the loss of metallurgin means to you, Dad. You've given so many years of your life to the making and success of your invention.
Years of work and hope and struggle mean nothing compared with the fulfillment of an idea.
That's true. Providing that idea is used for the betterment of our fellow men. That, of course, would have been the case had we been able to go on with our plan to build thousands of those metallurgin men.
Yes, Ken, but on the other hand, we must not quarrel with Providence.
It certainly is a tribute to your greatness, Professor Arnold, that you're able to accept our failures so philosophically.
It's not a failure, Ken. It's only a stepping stone to more important discoveries to come.
Well, while y'all inventing things, I sure hope you discover a reason to pay for me.
I'll gladly do that, Flash. You've earned it.
Yes, it sure makes me feel appreciates my unemployment.